Hi loves, in this video we're going to talk about the power of positive thinking. If you've ever felt super frustrated with your business or something in life and you're having a really hard time, it's probably what you're focusing on. The power of positive thinking kind of breaks down to what you focus on is what you get, or also the law of attraction. So if you're focusing on things that are negative, then you're going to get negative results. And if you're focusing on things that are positive, then you're going to attract things that are positive into your life. So how can you even take advantage of the power of positive thinking? That is the golden question. I would say the number one thing to tapping into the law of attraction and the power of positive thinking is to actually just be aware of what your thoughts are. So there are two different types of thoughts, subconscious and conscious.
You're nailing it. No, yeah, there's two different kinds of thoughts. There's your subconscious thoughts and there's your conscious thoughts. And your subconscious thoughts are kind of those things that are just you've brought with you probably from childhood. They're just sort of your life experience creates your subconscious thoughts. And a lot of time you don't even know how they're affecting you. And they can just be a simple form of belief that you put forward in the world in terms of how you look at things. And whenever you recognize those and make them conscious, now you can sort of change how you're looking at the world and start thinking more positively. So it's the difference between focusing on when things aren't going right as opposed to focusing on a goal of where you want to go. Earlier I asked you, like, how do you get back on track? How do you, if you're kind of off and you recognize that you have negative thinking, I said, how do you get back on target? And you said,
yeah, I focus on my why and I focus on what I want instead of focusing on what's not going right. The power of positive thinking is great, but there are going to be times when you are super frustrated and you have to remember, okay, I need to focus on what is positive, and it seems really hard, but so it's just kind of a process. This is just a tool to use. It's not going to be a thing where from now on you're always going to be thinking positive. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, but just to be aware of what you're thinking, whether it's a subconscious or conscious thought. And part of making, how do you get to understand what your subconscious thoughts are?
I think really it's just a matter of experience, and it's only by recognizing that, hey, I have subconscious and conscious, and really starting to analyze what's running through your brain and how it's going through. So when I think about this situation, how am I thinking about it? Am I thinking about it from a positive standpoint or a negative standpoint?
Yeah.
Are the feelings and emotions that I'm attaching to it, are they positive or are they negative? Do they make me feel excited or do they make me kind of feel down? And I think whatever makes you feel excited, you can be guaranteed that's a positive direction.
So one of the things that we like to do every day to just make sure that our thinking is positive is to focus on 3 things that we're grateful for. So this is an easy way that you can start thinking more positively and attracting more positive things in your life and in your business, is just to focus on 3 things every day that you're grateful for. One of my favorite books, if you guys like to read or listen to audio, is E Squared by Pam Grout, and she has some exercises in there too that you can do on how to create a more positive life and have the law of attraction. And it's a really great book. It's one of my favorites. But for now, just kind of be aware of your thoughts and try to recognize when you're having a negative thought so that you can change it to a positive thought. And after the next video, you are going to have a challenge on positive thinking, so that will help too. And if you guys have any questions about positive thinking, definitely hop in the group and post there and we will address it.
Absolutely.